Welcome. Today we journey into the soul of Latvia, a land of ancient forests, resilient people, and stories etched into every stone and shoreline. This is not just a list of facts but a personal exploration, woven from my own travels and experiences in this remarkable country. We'll walk medieval streets, breathe pine-scented air, and meet the spirit of Latvia's people. Open your heart as we step into a land of resilience, beauty, and enduring culture. Our story begins in Riga, a city where history lives in every stone. The UNESCO-listed Old Town is a tapestry of medieval alleys, Gothic spires, and Baroque facades. The House of the Blackheads, rebuilt from wartime ruins, stands as a symbol of Latvian resilience. Here, centuries of traders, artists, and revolutionaries have left their mark. Riga's streets are a living museum, where each building tells a story of survival and renewal. To walk here is to touch the epochs of Europe, all within a few square miles. The city's layers of history invite us to listen, not just look. To understand Latvia, we must first hear the stories whispered by its capital. Leaving the city, we enter Latvia's vast forests. Over half the country is woodland. These ancient pines and birches are more than scenery. They're a living presence, shaping the national character. Latvians find sustenance, solace, and identity in the woods, gathering berries, mushrooms, and memories. National parks like Gauja protect rare wildlife, lynx, wolves, eagles lost elsewhere in Europe. In these forests, time slows, and the world feels cleaner, quieter. Latvia's deep connection to nature is a gift, reminding us that wild places still matter. Each summer solstice, Latvia glows with the magic of Jani, its ancient midsummer festival. Cities empty as people gather in the countryside, weaving flower wreaths and singing Ligo songs to welcome light and ward off evil. Bonfires blaze through the shortest night, and tradition says you must not sleep or risk a year of bad luck. The mythical fern flower, said to bloom only on this night, sends young couples wandering dew-soaked meadows. Jani is a celebration of belonging, nature, and the cycles that bind generations. To witness it is to glimpse Latvia's soul. Here, ancient ritual and modern life burn together in the firelight. Back in Riga, Art Nouveau architecture dazzles the eye. Over a third of the city center is adorned in this ornate style. Streets like Alberta Iela are open-air galleries, alive with sculpted faces, floral motifs, and flowing lines. Local architects, inspired by nature and optimism, created block after block of architectural masterpieces. These buildings are more than decoration. They're a philosophy, art woven into daily life. Riga's Art Nouveau is a treasure, a testament to a golden age of creativity. To look up here is to see beauty made permanent. Latvia's coastline stretches over 500 kilometers, wild, windswept, and serene. Here, powdery white sands meet pine forests, and the sea's calm is broken only by the wind. Jurmala's wooden villas and health spas offer relaxation, while remote spots like Cape Kolka reveal nature's raw power. The coast has shaped Latvian life for centuries, fishermen, defenders, and dreamers all drawn to its edge. To stand here is to feel freedom, perspective, and the quiet strength of the Baltic. It's a rare, unspoiled shore in a crowded world. Beneath Latvia's Christian and Soviet layers lies a living pagan spirit. Ancient gods and sacred groves linger in folklore, art, and rituals like the Pert sauna, a spiritual cleansing with birch branches and steam. Folk art's geometric patterns are more than decoration, they're symbols of protection and connection to ancestors. This pagan heritage gives Latvian culture a mystical depth and reverence for nature. The old beliefs endure, shaping identity and daily life. Latvia's soul is rooted in the sacredness of the land. Along the Baltic shore, amber, zintars, washes up after storms, a golden relic from ancient forests. Amber is more than jewelry, it's a time capsule, sometimes holding prehistoric insects or plants. For millennia it's been traded, treasured, and believed to hold healing powers. Artisans in Riga and Liepāja still craft amber into luminous works of art. To hold amber is to hold a piece of Latvia's deep past and enduring spirit. It's the Baltic's light, captured in stone. Latvia is a nation of singers, united by Dainas, folk songs that chronicle every facet of life. These songs are living tradition, sung at gatherings and festivals, preserving language and memory through centuries of hardship. The Latvian Song and Dance Festival, held every 5 years, brings tens of thousands together in a choral spectacle of national unity. Here, voices merge into a single, overwhelming wave, a declaration that Latvia's spirit endures. Singing is not just art, it's survival, identity, and hope. The festival is a sacred ritual, not a show. In Latvia, the voice is never silenced. Beneath Latvia's beauty lies a quiet crisis, one of Europe's fastest shrinking populations. Decades of emigration and low birth rates have left villages empty and traditions at risk. The loss is felt in abandoned farmhouses and the worries of elders, who will carry on the songs and tend the land. Yet resilience persists. Some return, others stay to build new lives and businesses. The struggle is real, but so is the hope. Latvia's future depends not just on its land, but on the people who choose to call it home. It's a silent battle for continuity and renewal. Despite its ancient roots, Latvia is a digital pioneer, boasting some of the world's fastest internet. High-speed Wi-Fi is everywhere, from city parks to rural guest houses, fueling a vibrant tech startup scene. The government champions internet freedom and digital access, making daily life, from voting to healthcare, seamlessly online. Latvia's embrace of technology balances its deep traditions, showing a nation rooted in the past but thriving in the future. Here, ancient forests and digital networks coexist. Latvia proves that small nations can lead on the global stage. Medieval castles dot Latvia's landscape, reminders of battles, power, and survival. Built by crusading knights, these fortresses like Turida and Cesis were once symbols of domination, now restored as windows into the past. Legends like the Rose of Turida add layers of romance and tragedy to their stones. Today these castles are museums, storybooks in stone, chronicling Latvia's turbulent history. To walk their ramparts is to feel the weight of centuries. They stand as enduring symbols of resilience and identity. In Latvia, bread, especially rupšmaize rye, is more than food. It's a symbol of strength and tradition. Made from sourdough and baked slowly, this dark loaf is a taste of the land and its people. Bread blesses new homes, unites couples at weddings, and anchors every meal. Even desserts like rupšmaizes kartojums celebrate its hearty flavor. To share bread here is to share history and hospitality. Rupšmaize is the soul of Latvia, simple, enduring, and proud. Latvia's 20th century was marked by unimaginable suffering, Soviet and Nazi occupations, mass deportations, and the near destruction of its Jewish community. For decades these traumas were silenced, but today, museums like Riga's Museum of the Occupation ensure the victims are remembered. This painful history explains the fierce value Latvians place on independence and freedom. Understanding these shadows is essential to understanding Latvia's strength. The nation endured, wounded but unbroken. Its story is one of survival against the darkest odds. Memory here is both a burden and a source of hope. Latvia's wild habitats make it a vital stop for millions of migrating birds. Wetlands, forests, and bogs host rare species like the black stork and lesser spotted eagle. Birdwatchers flock to places like Lake Canieris and Poppy Nature Park to witness this natural spectacle. The rhythm of migration connects Latvia to the wider world, season after season. These wild spaces are precious for birds and for us. Here the pulse of the planet is felt in every wing beat. Latvia's greatest strength is its people, reserved, resilient, and quietly proud. Centuries of hardship forged a tenacious spirit, holding fast to language, song, and tradition. Beneath the surface lies warmth and deep hospitality. To be welcomed here is to be treated as family. Community and loyalty run deep, born of necessity and love. Latvia's spirit is like its rye, hardy, nourishing, and enduring. The nation's true power is its capacity to endure, remember, and hope. It's a lesson in quiet strength for us all. Our journey through Latvia ends, but its spirit lingers, green forests, singing voices, and unbreakable hope. Thank you for joining me in discovering this land of resilience and beauty. If these stories moved you, I invite you to subscribe and continue exploring the world's hidden wonders together. May Latvia's lessons of endurance and warmth stay with you. Until our next adventure, thank you for watching.